still rank 11, but we get matched up against number 1. Oh, I can just imagine how many games in a row this guy's won to be at number 1, because, you know. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch Hello Good Game. It's the video you've all been waiting for, the list I used to reach top Mythic rank number 11 this season. We did this in 1 day, 2 sessions with a little napskis in between, because personally I'm not that crazy yet. I don't know how some of these people do it, LOL. But we took a day off after that, and our rank fell back to 41, and we climbed back today into rank number 10 with a crazy win rate. Just such good luck today. You guys are going to have a great time with the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up to help support the channel. And now let's get into it. Taking a look at some of the stats here of the deck, it is called the Mad Chemist. We've got 70 times on the play, 70 times on the draw, 71 win rate on the play, and a 57% on the draw. Now these stats will be a little bit reduced because I went on a pretty sick win rate with my laptop as well, which actually isn't included here. So there's going to be a few more games played, and I'm sure it will only adjust the win rate, maybe by 1% or 2% at most. So overall, the deck performs, really, really good. Especially against mono red. This is one of my favorite matchups and one of the most frequent matchups. You see, we played 26 games against mono red, and the reason why you run mono white Lifegain over mono red is because it beats mono red, right? So really cool stats here, and we did really struggle against some of the more robust decks, and basically going 50-50 in the mirror match as well, which is a good sign, right? So the deck's performing really nice across the board, and the majority of the matches that we played against on our climb were against mono red, which is why mono white Lifegain is so important. So tracking our win rate here, it kind of tapers off as you play too many hours in a row, and then you really do find the fit of the meta, because it's easy to go on a win streak early on and have that replace itself with a bad streak on the end. So we've got a ton of data here for you guys. I know sometimes people think that there's not enough, and I did want to do my best to provide all that data for you guys today. So there, it's all there. You can download, of course, Magic the Gathering Arena Assistant if you're into stats just like that. Taking a look at the deck, which is called the Mad Chemist, because I actually scooped this deck off of a South African content creator named The Chemist. I'll have his Twitter down below. And what's really cool about this whole situation is we play against them with the same deck. So you get to see a mirror match one-on-one by me and the deck's creator, who obviously can play it very, very well. So that's absolutely great. We also play against the Mythic rank number 1 player in the world, which is amazing. So this video is very special for me, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy. Taking a look at the deck now more in depth, playing standard best of 1 with a 2.1 average mana cost per card, right? 33 creatures, 5 non-creatures, a very aggro-centric deck with creatures, not burn. We do have 38 plains here and a single swamp. That swamp isn't necessary, and we don't really focus on it at all. We do have 22 land in the deck to support the light curve, and the black source within the deck is the one and only Lurrus of the Dream Den. I wish we could run it as the companion, but unfortunately there are so many good 3-drops right now in white that we can't afford to. So that's where that black comes from. Other than that, it's a mono white snow deck. Breaking down the list, we have 3 copies of Alseid of Life's Bounty, a 1/1 with lifelink. We can pay 1 to sack it to give a target creature or enchantment that we control protection from the color of our choice until the end of turn. This is great because it A, has lifelink, B, you can sacrifice it to protect a more important creature on the field. C, we can also give that creature basically unblockable if our opponent only has 1 color of blocker, potentially to deal lethal. 2 copies of the Giant Killer, a 1/2, in which we can pay 2 plus tapping the killer to tap another target creature. Chop down at the instant speed adventure for 3 mana, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. 4 copies of Selfless Savior, and this is one of the best cards here. A 1/1 in which we can sack at instant speed to give another creature indestructible until the end of turn. We have a single copy of Sentinel Eyes. Enchant creature, gets +1/+1, has vigilance. We can escape it from our graveyard by exiling 2 other cards from our grave. This is actually really nice against the rogue decks because they're going to mill it, and it's just going to be a little bit extra for you to do. And the vigilance really helps in some of those matchups. 4 copies of Speaker of the Heavens, a 1/1 with vigilance and lifelink. We can tap it to create a 4/4 angel with flying if we have 7 or more life than our starting total at sorcery speed. So, again, the lifelink is here with the vigilance, which is great, and it creates angels later on, which is amazing. One of the more important cards in the deck is Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. For 2 mana, its toughness is equal to your devotion to white, power equals 2. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. This is great because we have things like Selfless Savior that enter the battlefield and leave the battlefield under our own control, right? We can choose when that happens most times, which is really cool to be in control of those triggers. 4 copies of our Luminarch Aspirant, 1/1, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature we control. These counters can go on the creatures with life gain primarily, and that'll help us reach 27 at an expedited rate. Into our 3 drops now. Heliod, Suncrowned, 5/5, indestructible. Devotion needs to be 5 for it to be a creature. If not, it's solely an enchantment. Regardless, whenever whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. We can pay 2 to give another target creature lifelink until the end of turn, which is great. Luminarch Aspirant, Daxos, these cards don't have lifelink. Linden doesn't have lifelink. Reidane, the Skyclave Apparition. There's plenty of creatures in our deck that don't have life gain organically, and Heliod can help solve that. Not to mention, whenever Daxos triggers, it triggers Heliod, which is great. And of course, we put those counters on life gain creatures, and that'll get us closer to 27. 4 copies of Maul of the Skyclaves. When it enters play, equip it. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, has flying first strike. We can re-equip it later on for 4 mana. This goes on, Speaker of the Heavens, flying, vigilance, lifelink, first strike. That's going to get the job done, right? Not to mention it's a 3/3, and that's going to get buffed up by Luminarch Aspirant and by Heliod Suncrown, and the Speaker is just going to win you the game. You protect it with the Savior and with Alseid. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, make some angels when you're done. 3 copies of Reidane, God of the Worthy, and Valkyria, Protector's Shield. Man, this shield saved us so many times in our matches. I cannot tell you how much I love the Protector's Shield. Against Mono Red, you play this shield, game over. That's all I've got to say. If a source an opponent controls would deal damage to you or a permanent you control, prevent 1 of that damage. All of their 1/1s are now irrelevant. Even the Annex tokens, not happening. And, Fireblade Charger, the death damage as well. It shuts down so many glorious things. And whenever you or another permanent you control becomes a target of a spell or an ability an opponent controls, counter that spell unless its controller pays 1. You know how many times people don't think of it, and then they just stomp you, and you counter their Bone Crusher Giant? It's great. I love this card so much. And, through that survivability that it does offer, it gives you a couple more turns to find that lifelink and execute on it. We've got God of the Worthy, a 2/3 with flying and vigilance. The snow lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. This is great as well. And, what's better than just having the shield in play is having the shield and God of Worthy in play. Non-creature spells your opponents cast with converted mana 4 or greater are 2 more to cast, and that's going to slow them down from the field wipes, right? Doomscar, more expensive. Shatter the Sky, all these annoying things, even Extinction Event. They're all 6 mana now instead of 4. Why don't you wait another couple turns, please, sir? Or Madame. 4 copies of the Skyclave Apparition, 2/2, and it enters play. Exile target non-land permanent, non-token permanent that we don't control with mana cost 4 or less, and when it leaves the battlefield, that exiled card's controller will create an XX blue illusion creature token, where X is that card's converted manas. 2 copies of Linden, the Steadfast Swain, 3/3 vigilance, and whenever a creature you control attacks that is white, you will gain 1 life. And this is just a nuclear event. If you have Heliod in play, you play Linden, you've got a full field, everyone attacks, Linden triggers multiple times, which now triggers Heliod multiple times, and you can just make a very, very tough field We talked about Lurrus a little bit. It's a 3/2, and during each of your turns, you may cast one permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. This is great with the Savior, with Alseid of Life's Bounty, you know, even Speaker of the Heavens, Daxos Aspirant. It's good for everything. Most importantly, it is for the Savior. It is for Alseid, so you can provide protection to your creatures, plus bring them back, right? And then this whole death rebirth cycle will trigger Daxos quite a bit, which is cool. We have a single copy of Faceless Haven. We can pay 3 to give it a 4/3 creature with Vigilance, and it's going to be a creature card, or all creature types until the end of turn, which is irrelevant in this deck, but, you know, it could be used more in the deck. However, the Devotion kind of slows us down, right? Daxos is dual white, Linden is triple white, so this is really hard if we have too many Faceless Havens, as it's a colorless land. We're running Castle Ardenvale and 20 Snow Plains as well. The Ardenvale taps for 5 to create a token, which, you know, our Skyclave can just rip onto immediately to hit for more damage. So, you know, the Havens can be something that you experiment with, but I feel that Daxos Linden kind of outweigh the Haven a little bit, and we can still just, you know, have that one, because one should do, 2 might be too much, is the thing. So, again, the list works very, very good as it is. I wouldn't be concerned with any changes. With that being said, your overall strategy is to hit 27 life and to make angels. Our ideal playline is Speaker turn 1, Aspirant turn 2, Skyclave turn 3 on the Speaker, boom, make an angel, right? Turn 4, you can literally do whatever you want. Turn 4, I would love to play the shield, but you could go a variety of different ways on your turn 4, because you'll probably already have won the game. So, you guys all understand. If you don't, just leave a comment down below, and myself and the community will do our best to remedy whatever situation that may be. Thank you again for your time and attention. Please support by joining my Patreon, watching more YouTube videos. Of course, the likes and comments are all great as well. You can partake in any of our affiliate links as well. You'll find everything in the link tree. Of course, that's in the description below, and you can also just Google Hello Good Game Linktree to find all of the latest and greatest, including our giveaways that there are a lot of. Do not miss out on those, the free monthly tournaments and stuff as well. So thanks again. I really do appreciate all of your guys' support, and without you, I wouldn't be able to do all of this cool stuff. And big reminder that we're giving away a Scalding Tarns at 25,000 subscribers. So get in on that, mint condish, and it even comes with an invisibility cloak. Can you believe it? One invisibility cloaked Scalding Tarns that you could win from HGG. I'll even sign it if you want at 25,000 subs. So subscribe today. Enjoy the video. Like I said, we play against the Dex creator. We play against Mythic rank #1. We go on like an insane win streak. Like we're talking 11 or 12 games, just absolutely incredible, in which we won like 8 in a row of at rank number 11. Finally fighting the boss at rank number 1. Only moved up to rank number 10. I don't know, you guys. You'd have to win like 25 matches in a row to hit rank 5, I guess. I don't know how many more I could win. And I'm sure if I lost a single one, I would just plummet in the ranks as well, right? So we're trying to be a little diligent and not overextend our luck today. But regardless, you know, I've never pushed this high later on into the season, and you know, it's day 4. So enjoy, you guys. Again, thank you so much for your time and attention. We'll see you soon with our wrap-up thoughts. Our opponent plays first, which is pretty scary. Climbed a little bit of rank earlier from 41 all the way up to 13. Woof. Casual 8-game win streak. NBD. And, you know, we're going to do the do here, right? Let's play a defender. Hello, good game. With the heart skis. Frostbite on the killer. Oh, hit for 3. Hot dog. We don't have a drop, which is scary. We need to really find our way into some life gain really, really quickly. Because none of this is it. Or Renee's shield would be okay, I guess. No blocks. Daxos works. Lifegain! I need you! We need more of it though. Daxos isn't gonna end the match. It's just gonna help a little bit. It can defend against the Faceless Haven, which is most important. They're down to 2 cards. Another Haven, down to 1. Grab the life from Daxos, up to 17. Apparition has indestructible. We fizzled their giant, most importantly. Now we have just an amazing defender with vigilance, so I shouldn't even call him a defender, right? And we have lethal in 4. We've got this. We can do it. Oh, I resist. Oh! This is game. 1000%. The win streak continues. I just want to show you guys kind of what the deck did, how it worked. And luckily for everyone, if you continue to watch the video, you'll actually get to see me play the deck against its creator on my way into Mythic. We're both racing and we matched each other a whole bunch. Look at this win streak we've got, you guys. Just tearing it up. You know, we go from 13 to 11, back where we were before we took a day off. This means we could take another day off. All you have to do is have a disgusting win streak in Mythic. And I don't know how many games in a row you would need to win to get number 1 at this point. I don't know if I even want to find out, to be honest. All right, so I'm actually playing the Chemist, which, shout out to him, this is their deck. So I'm really happy to be able to showcase it to you guys against the creator of this deck themselves, which is a lot of fun. This is the 3rd or 4th time I've played them today. We're on hour 10 plus of the stream, and of course we streamed yesterday for like 8 hours too. I've never taken this long to hit Mythic when I've actually tried. We've been stuck in Diamond for so long, but we're 2 wins away. So I figured we better bust out the recording for you guys, because I know you want it, right? You're all about that. And this is a really good play line for us so far. Very, very nice. They're down to 14. We're at 25. Can we pull off a win? These things are typically very one-sided. They do get their own Skyclave on our speaker. Linden. Up to 26 here. We have the block on the Apparition unless they have another. Please leave us alone. Leave us alone. Selfless Savior is good. Once we push, will they get it? Did they take the Apparition? They take a Linden. That's smart. And then they can attack here if they really wanted. Heliod, I think has enough devotion. I certainly hope. Another speaker into the fray. I sure wish we had Linden. We attack for an additional 3. At this point, we're just praying, right? Who can top deck Skyclaves? Whether it be the Apparition or the Maul. Who can get to their Skyclaves? We have nice life gain through Heliod next turn. Daxos is good. Nice blocker too. Please, can we get in the air? No way! That's their 3rd Apparition. Ooh. Heartbreaking for this kid. All the Skyclaves off the top. Please, 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 please. This is less than ideal. It could be worse. It could be worse. Again, 2 wins away from Mythic. If we lose this, it will be 3. And I do not want to lose this. I just want to quit playing for the day. I have hit Mythic. Quit drawing these lands. Let's just spread it all out. No attacks. End turn. The land is killing us. Looks like they're in a similar situation. Nice. Very nice. I have to go shield. This doesn't shut down Linden at all, but I think it is our best bet. Maybe actually going in the air would have been better. That's really good for them. Plus they have the 2 dogs. I think this is probably game, right? Brutal. This has happened to me a couple times today too, where it's just like 5-6 lands in a row. Yeah, we definitely should have been in the air attacking. The shield was a mistake, I guess. Whoops. Oh, and Linden just gets to hit for free. It's a little late, Daxos. Someone said double block Linden. We had him, but he's got 2 Selfless Saviors to give it indestructible. So, you know, big brain Twitch chat idea there, I guess. We are definitely screwed, though. 3 Skyclave Apparitions just blocked us out, right? They took our playline out from underneath of us. And then we drew nothing but land. So this seems incorrect to me. Oh, but they're going to give it Lifegain. I see. Well, that makes more sense then. Good game. We don't have to be here for this. That's a mirror match of the deck. I'm sitting at 63% win rate. And again, we need 3 wins to get into Mythic. So we'll be back with our last match, hopefully, here. Alrighty, you guys. I've just won 4 or 5 games in a row at rank 11. Still rank 11, but we get matched up against number 1. Uh-oh! I can just imagine how many games in a row this guy's won to be at number 1. Because, you know, uh-oh. Taking the music off for a second. Let's try to focus. I guess we don't have an option here, and Daxos should go second. Can we get that 3rd land? And what deck is number 1 playing? Huh? Mono red, mono red. Let's take it. Let's hit for 1. End our turn. Could we? Could we do it? Oh, Boros. Search for glory. They have to reveal it. What do they take? A land. They're playing Jazakai. I'm so interested. So when we sack the Savior, it triggers Daxos, which triggers Heliod. I have 4 mana. I'm freaking out. This is worse than playing CGV. Oh, they're playing that combo, that mutate combo. Good on them. Nice. I don't know at what point this combo kills you, but we faced this combo a few times on our climb up through Mythic. And, you know, it beat us. It beat us good. And I think might even be that same gentleman. And they take Search for Glory back. You dog. I think Daxos is just the BM play here. Right? It brings everybody together. The whole family's ready. Ooh, we got him, oh baby, that's a big hit. Woof. I think they just combo us and beat us here, though. We should have left the dog back, too. I was greedy. I was too greedy. But they don't have the mana for a wipe. But they can go infinite if they have a land. I think we just have this. Unless they have a bounce spell, that would suck. They could. They could very well have a petty theft into the royal. Guaranteed they do. Guaranteedly they do. Oh my god, they're thinking about it. They are thinking about it. Okay, so that's their move for the game. But we still have lethal. Look at that win streak, baby. It only takes 10 wins in a row to go from 11 to 10. Oh my god. That is the greatest moment of HGG history. Mwah! Thank you guys for being part of it. Let's break down the deck here with our final thoughts. Oh my god. Oh! Woof, woof, woof. Big shout out to the chemist. Check him out on Twitter. Link in the description below. Sick deck, bro. It was a pleasure playing against you. Also against Uric, I believe. Bro, that combo deck is insane. We played against each other too a whole bunch of times while racing to Mythic, and Lord Drakaseth, Path of the Omens is just like, it's a real thing, and it works really, really well. So big shout out to you guys as well. Thanks for watching, supporting the channel with all your likes, comments, and subscriptions. That's great. Join our Patreon. Don't miss out on our giveaways and tournaments, all of that, which is free. More information on the Discord and within the Linktree link. You can easily Google that, or it's in the description below. Take care, and we'll see you soon in the next.